All right, good morning. Today I'm going to talk about the truth about anti-aging, what actually works, and a lot of the myths that don't work. This is Mike Norris from Mike Norris Fit, and I help men over 50 lose weight, get fit, and live a healthier lifestyle. So let's be real for a minute. There's no magic pill that stops aging. It's going to happen to all of us, or it does happen to all of us. But there's some things you can do to slow it down, help you feel better, definitely look better, move better, and live longer, and with a whole lot more energy, and that's key. But we can't, unfortunately, we can't go back 30 years, but we can do a lot of things that make us feel 30 years younger. So in this video, I'm going to break down the truth about anti-aging and what I personally do to stay sharp and strong. I know a lot of you have heard it before, but we'll go into some of the things that I actually do. So what does anti-aging actually mean? It's not about chasing youth, although that's what a lot of people want. It's about staying functional, having your independence, keeping your strength, your balance, your brain power, your energy. That's all a part of anti-aging. I'm not trying to look 30 again. I wish I could, but I know it's impossible. But I'm trying to be strong and capable and clear-headed at 70 and have, like some other things I said, good balance and all that good stuff. That's real anti-aging. So let's get into what actually works. These aren't guesses or gimmicks. These things work, and a lot of you know this. Daily movement, everything starts with daily movement, and these things are backed by science, of course. Movement, is medicine. Walking, doing resistance bands, body weight workouts, whatever you do, can be consistent. Move every day. Consistency is the key, and also the big thing is it keeps your joints strong and your heart strong. And joints wear out as we get older. And people have arthritis and different things, but I'm telling you, when you start lifting weights, you'll see a huge difference in your arthritis. And if you got minor arthritis, it'll be gone. High protein, whole food diet. Skip the processed junk, you know that. Focus on protein, fiber, and real food. Try to cut back on the sugar. That protein and fiber fuels your muscles, supports your goals, and keeps your metabolism working, which is what we want to do. We want it to work for us, not against us. Number 3, sleep and recovery. It's underrated. Sleep is so underrated. Sleep is when your body repairs and your brain resets. Your body repairs and your brain resets. You've got to get that good sleep. And if you have sleep problems, I suggest you do something about it. If you got to go talk to an expert or whatever, I have started taking magnesium here in the last month, and it seems to work better than some other stuff that I tried. Poor sleep equals poor recovery, higher stress, and faster aging. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Hey, I kind of aim for 7. I very seldom get 8 unless I'm extremely tired, but I aim for 7. And you got to create your wind down routine at night before you go to bed. That's big. Of course, strength training, people think muscles is for looks. Yeah, it does look good when you got muscles. People like it. But after 50, it's like an insurance policy. It protects your joints, your knees, bones, helps prevent injury. It just helps when you get older. It'll help you prevent falls, and when you fall, the way you fall, you won't get hurt. You can fall better. A lot of people don't realize that, but you can actually fall differently when you're strong than when you're weak. And 3 times a week makes a huge difference. 2 times a week is kind of if that's all you can do, that's all you can do. But 2 times a week is kind of the maintenance phase where you're just maintaining what you got. But if you can do 3-4 days a week, hey, your goal, or that's goal. The last thing is stress management and social connection. It's a big thing. Chronic stress just wrecks your hormones and your sleep and mindset. It wrecks everything. I've dealt with some clients who had that before. But a big thing is get up, go for a walk, You meet people when you're walking in the park. You meet people when you're in the gym. Call friends, talk to your friends. I went out to eat last night with a buddy of mine, and we sat around for an hour after we got through eating. They were probably ready to run us out of the place just talking. I said, all right, let me shift into busting some myths, or some anti-aging fads. You know, they got these collagen creams that people take to put on their face to rebuild their skin. But collagen molecules are actually too big to be absorbed through the skin. So it's just a temporary fix. It doesn't work. If you want real results, eat more protein, drink plenty of water, and support your body from the inside with vitamin C, protein, water. Plenty of water. There are longevity supplements with no human research. There's all types of research. You have supplement companies. You can scroll down to the bottom of a research paper if you actually read the actual research, and it will show you who funded the research. A lot of times the supplement company that's making that product funded the research, and hey, they're just like doctors and scientists, no different than politicians. They can make that for, they get paid to make it look good for that company. And some of those supplements just aren't what they're hyped up to be. Matter of fact, most of them aren't. And there's some supplements that are, you see advertised a lot for longevity, like these NMN and NAD boosters and stuff like that. But most of the studies were done on mice. They haven't done any human research on them. It's not solid human data. It might work, it might not. But I'm not wasting my money on something that's never been tested on a human. And I'm not wasting my health on something that's never been tested on a human. Okay, another one is a big one, juice cleanses and detoxes. You spend $200 on a juice cleanse, I'd never understand why. Your liver and your kidneys already do the job of detoxing your water. They need water. They need you to put good nutrients in, less sugar and garbage. And don't starve yourself, and just put all kind of junk in. That water will do a great job of cleansing you. You don't need to buy detoxes and juice cleanses and all that. Those are actually just a total waste of money. People will say no. Well, they are. They do the cleanse and they claim they lost 5 or 6 pounds. They stop the cleanse, they gain the 5 or 6 pounds right back. Face lifting gadgets and microcurrent tubes. That might sound fancy, they might feel fancy, but they don't fix what's under the surface of your skin. They may give your face a little tingle, make it feel good, but the better thing that you could do is start lifting weights. Start lifting weights, drinking plenty of water. Movement, you want to improve your blood flow in your skin, and movement improves the blood flow and the vitality of your skin. By the way, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Hope you like the video, and share it with somebody if you'd like to. Focusing on looks instead of function, and we know so many people do this. It really hits home. Aging well isn't just about looking younger or trying to look younger, which is probably a big part of it. Even I can get caught up in that sometimes, but it's about feeling better, moving better, thinking clearly, living with a purpose. That's the real deal. So if you want to age well, the formula isn't flashy, but it works. Move every day. Eat like somebody who respects their body instead of putting garbage in it. Lift a few things during the week. Sleep like it matters. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Laugh a lot. Stay connected to people. Keep learning. That's what real anti-aging looks like. And the best part, you can start right now today. You can start it. I hope this video helped you see things in a little bit different light. If it did, hit that like button and subscribe. Like I said, I'd like to hear from you. What's the one thing you're doing right now that helps you feel younger, stronger, or just more alive? drop it in the comments below. This is Mike Norris, guys. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.